Again,
You're videoing me already?
absolutely. My name is Peter. Just wanted to say thank you for helping me out today. I really appreciate it.
Am I going on CPTV?
I would love that, right? Yeah. All right, so why don't we start with where were you born?
Middletown, Connecticut.
Really, you're a native.
August 9, 1959. Middlesex Hospital. Yeah, I just had a birthday. In the 70s, I went to Buffield first. And then my mom got married. I don't know what year it was, but probably when I was like 8 or 9 years old. She got married again. And then we moved out of state to New York for like 2 or 3 years.
Right.
And then I ran away from home.
Oof. How old were you?
12.
Oh my goodness.
And I stayed away.
You didn't go back?
Nope,
Wow.
ever.
Wow, that's tough at 12.
Me and my brother ran away. I was getting beat every day. My body was black and blue. My stepdad was beating us every day. And that went on for like 2 or 3 years. And one day I couldn't sit down at school, and the teacher says, "What's up?" And I showed her, and she was like, and then it's like, we didn't want to go home because he would have really got us then.
Right.
So we just took off.
Yeah. I think I would. Where'd you stay?
We hid out at my grandma's house in Connecticut.
Yep.
We hitchhiked all the way.
Wow. Yeah,
And,
you hitchhiked back then. It was
yeah.
in the 60s then, right?
Yeah.
The late 60s, early 70s.
So anyways, the police came, and they tried to take us, and our grandparents talked to them, and they let us stay, and we went to court. They went to court and stuff. I don't know. I was just a little thing, but anyways, I ended up. They ended up taking care of us for a little while.
Right. And then what happened?
Then my dad got married again.
Okay.
He was never home back when we were with my mom, because he was alcoholic, and he just never came home.
Yeah.
But
Is he alive now? He passed
no, my dad passed away
away? Yeah.
probably 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. It gets complicated sometimes.
No, I spent a couple of years with my dad, really getting to know him for a couple of years of my whole life.
Yeah.
You know, probably when I was in 10th grade, we moved to Florida,
Really?
and I went to school at Lake Worth High down there.
Gotcha.
I was in the school there, and I wasn't in the school, but I went. I was getting D's and F's, and the classes I liked, I was getting A's.
Right. Right.
But they put me in a work experience, DECA.
Mm-hmm.
I was in that. I went to work all day, and I was good. I was learning stuff and getting a career. I was a retail merchandiser in drugstores. I did 1 year in a supermarket, and then I went into the drugstore, and I was running the whole show myself. This guy owned private pharmacy, you know. And I used to decorate the store and stock the shelves all myself
That's awesome.
before all the computers and stuff, you know.
Yeah. What was your favorite job?
I did a lot of jobs. I worked my whole life. Even when I was living with my grandmother, after I ran away, I bought my own clothes. I gave them money for food. I was always doing something. I started out, my first real job was when I moved to Durham. I was at working at a chicken farm, packing eggs. But I was a little kid in middle school, and I was packing eggs.
Right.
And I used to come home with all the double yolkers because we had 5 kids.
That's cool.
That was my first real job. I did. I used to shine shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I had a street trades permit
Yeah.
for this town.
I love the art, by the way. The art on the tattoos.
Sometimes I'm sorry I did it, but this side's got a story.
Tell me what it is.
This is like a cemetery scene of one of the cemeteries in town, Pine Grove and St. John's Cemetery, where some of my family is. And then the tree has my brothers and sisters' names carved in it, and then the angels watching over everybody. I live on Portland Street. A lot of the neighbors that live around me would come here. And I'd talk with them and get to know them and see what they're all about.
Yeah.
So then I ended up coming here with them one day
Yeah.
just to see what was up, you know, and have lunch.
Yeah. Talk to some of the
I've been to breakfast a couple times, but
Yeah.
I just come hang out, get to know everybody knows me.
And you do something kind of unusual. Not a lot of people here can afford to do that, but once in a while you make a little donation.
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. Was never like that. My grandmother passed away about a year ago. She was 99 years old. And I used to help her out and my brothers and sisters and stuff. And then she passed away and I had nobody to help, I guess. A lot of people need this place
How do you
because they have problems. Either they're addicts or alcoholics and they can't get out of it. And believe me, I got neighbors doing the same thing, and I could talk to them all day, and I'm getting nowhere. I tried, believe me, and they're just stuck there. And they need this. I come here just to hang out and help people and get to know them, and because I was scared to come here. I don't know why, you know. There's somewheres I don't want to be, but if you get to know these people, they're not bad people. They just got problems, you know, and they really need this. I don't know. Maybe they need to come down here and have lunch a couple times and really see what's going on, and then they'd understand.